I was originally diagnosed in 2002, but it wasn't until 2005 that they first told me I was terminal. But it's really only in the last 2 years that we've really done any discussion around goals. We've taken the time to do that discussion.
We started out with each other.
And then with Dr. Rousseau, who is our GP, and he referred us to the palliative care program.
Peter said he wanted to die at home, but only if I was well enough to see it through to the end. He said if it in any way impacted on me in a negative way, or my health, or I couldn't do it, then we would stop and think of something else. And I was in agreement. We were just partners in life in the true sense. There was just the two of us, we had no children. We made decisions together.
Just this past summer, he was hospitalized 3 or 4 times. The last time he was hospitalized, the doctors told me that they really didn't know what was going on and that it was very complicated and they weren't sure what to do. And that was when I made the decision that he was going to come home.
Gus was quite adamant that we would have control over his treatment and his care towards the end. He was very clear about dying at home. I was agreeable to that, and so the palliative care meant that he could do that. That, to me, was the biggest benefit of it, that Gus's wishes were taken into consideration, and what he wanted is what happened.
His family physician said to me, probably about the December, and Peter died in the February, "Why are you not accepting more help?" And I honestly didn't have an answer. I think by that time I was so exhausted. After Peter had passed away, I found the answer as to why I wasn't accepting help. Peter and I had always made decisions together. And I realized I was waiting for the two of us to make the decision. And really it was my decision. And if I regret anything, it's not making that decision soon enough.
It's really our own spiritual basis that has determined our decisions about every step of the way. It's the process is way more important than the end result. Yeah. The palliative care nurses, they are extraordinary. Yeah. Each one that has come is always kind, sensitive. They're so eager to give you what you need, and they are super experts on pain management. And very often people in these last stages of life, pain is their constant companion, and these people really, really know it. They really do it well. And the part that I always like, call us anytime, absolutely anytime, 7 days a week, whenever. Call us if you need anything.
People don't really realize that there are resources that come along with being classified as palliative care. And so sometimes they miss out on some of the help that is available, or things that would just make it easier to be able to not have so many pressures on.
It just meant that we were both getting the support we needed. And our family really appreciated that. And the nurses got to know our children and our grandchildren too. So they cared about the whole family, not just about Gus.
The help that I had helped me not to be stressed. All that just made me feel like everything was under control, and so I could spend the time that I needed to with John and taking care of him.
They bring supplies that I might need and all sorts of really awesome services. And we stay in contact. And they vary their level of connection by the needs that I have. When I'm not doing so well, they come more often. When I'm going fairly easy, then we stretch it out a bit more. They're very, very good to work with. I really appreciate the palliative care nurses.
Ken's been through a really interesting process with, at certain times he was in worse condition than he is, say, now. So they were able to provide different support when he was, in that harder places, and say, well, we're suggesting that you look at this for your pain management and maybe take it this way rather than clump it all together and make sure you have this extended out throughout your day. They could give us some really good insights that were very helpful in those very hard times.
Palliative care isn't just for, the last few days, but it's for living. And I just think that some people miss that out.
And I hope that helps somebody else to accept help. Sure, it's, 6 people coming through your house every day, but then there are peaceful times after they've gone, times that you can reconnect again, and it's all for the good,
They really provide what you need to make you
Yeah.
as comfortable and make your life to give you the best quality of life as they can. So it's really great.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it hadn't happened. But it did, and things went as well as they could in a situation like that. And they wouldn't have gone as well without all the help we had.